It's so funny. Sometimes I'm out doing estimates and I'll go to a house and customer will tell me, I want to get a price to get this tree cut down because it's dying. And I look at it and it's clearly not dying. Might be declining because it's, getting old, or, people cut a bunch of roots off of it, or people have been over pruning it or whatever. And I said, well, who told you that? And they said, an arborist told me that. And I was like, okay, is it I always say, is it a certified arborist? Or, and they're like, yeah, an arborist. And I'm like, well, do you know the difference between a certified arborist and an arborist? They're like, no. I say, well, a certified arborist takes a test, and, the test is looking for them having some knowledge of trees. An arborist is, by dictionary definition, just someone who cares for woody perennial plants. So if you've trimmed your own tree or bush, you're an arborist. And they're like, oh. So that's one point that's quite a bit different. But the other thing is, the certified arborist exam is not a test of ethics or morality or integrity, for that matter, which is pretty critical when you're dealing with living things. One thing that keeps doctors in check is the fact that people, that are mistreated or misdiagnosed die, and then their family sues them. Usually trees, they don't die right away. They take a long time. And so people don't equate the fact that the bad work that was done to them, or the things that were done to them 10 years ago, had anything to do with the fact that they just died. They go, it just died, cut it down. So when you're looking for a certified arborist, or an arborist for that matter, if you really want someone that's honest, that's really hard to discern. And I think it takes questions to find out, if you have somebody there, that it's at least honest and not just there to take your money. So you can do something like ask questions that might indicate whether they have ethics or morality, like something like, hey, will you cut this tree down on the weekend without a permit? Will you cut this huge 14-inch branch off here? If they don't ask why you wanted that branch cut off there, they probably only care about money. If they're willing to do the tree on the weekend without a permit, they probably only care about money. Not necessarily on that one, but chances are, if they're willing to cut some corners, they're probably willing to cut other corners. I would say any question that could extract whether or not they're willing to lie, cheat, or steal to make money would also give you an indication that they probably are willing to do that to you too. Anyway, I just figured I'd shed some light on that because it's a subject that comes up all the time, and people ask me what the difference is between a certified arborist, an arborist, etc. And I always take that opportunity to say the difference between those two, but then also explain how ethics and morality, integrity tie into that. Have a great day, guys.